We were a bunch of fucking nerds. We were weirdos. We were fucking social outcasts. We were the fucking people that nobody wanted to be, doing things that nobody wanted to do, and that nobody understood, listening to music, dressing, hairstyles, everything. Nobody got it. We were fucking weirdos. We were the freaks. You know, that's how you rolled. That's how it was. That's what drew us to skateboarding. My name is Jeff Grosso. I'm your host. This is fucking Love Letters. Welcome back. This is Freaks and Geeks.
Almost every skater I know is a freak.
We're all freaks and geeks. You're not cool. I got news for you. I have great news for the world. You're all freaks. Snake Plissken was a freak, one-eyed bastard. In my world, the original freaks and geeks that I knew, Lucero had these big giant glasses. He was a total fucking nerd. I'm a fucking redheaded ginger bitch. Lance Mountain has like 3 different types of hair, a unibrow. Neil Blender, this huge gawky fucking weirdo dude who can puke on command. And
for one thing, Miguel shouldn't have made the cut. Fuck him. I should have made the cut. We should have had a runoff, eh? A runoff. That's what we wanted first.
These are the freaks that, like, those are my people.
Weirdos don't like to have rules. They don't like to be confined in places. They don't like to be told what to do. And skateboarding is the complete opposite of anything else. And that's the way it needs to be. And that's why I love skateboarding.
Q-Man. Q-Man fucked me up, man.
If Q-Man is president, I say we have a skate bowl in every school. We need to give kids an alternative sport. Dude, you know what I mean? I tried to play that baseball and do the football, but they're like, oh, Quirk, you're not good enough. You play the 5th quarter. But, you know, I found skateboarding, and I'm like, dude, this is like, I don't need a judge, or I don't need the boss or the coach.
You're a freak, you're a geek, or you're just like, you're a jock. You know what I mean?
Dude, this is skateboarding, you know? This ain't no sport.
The heart and soul of skateboarding is the freaks and geeks.
I mean, there's people that are like, that try to be weird, you know? And then there's people that are naturally just weird.
Sometimes skating involves not skating.
Yeah!
Skateboarders aren't cool, man. They were never supposed to be the cool kids. It's not Diamond Life.
We're hanging out with the Audi team today. Right now we're here at the Diamond store. We're gonna do an autograph signing with my teammate Mark Appleyard. It's called the R8.
You know, sports and shit. I was never into it, but when my parents made me play, they would tell me hey, you can't do it this way, you gotta do it this way. Or you play now, or you don't play at all. And I was like, fuck this. And that's why I love skateboarding, because nobody told me how to do it or any of that.
Andy Roy, who is not fucking changing for anybody.
Do I need to say any more? It's Andy Roy.
No Mountain Dew, no fucking Maloof crap. Just go hit as many skate parks as you can. Sleep in the dirt, wherever that's close to the park, and fucking wake up to the skate park. Dirty, no showers, pair of socks, whatever, just scumbag style.
Shorty Steve Olson. I think he's a freak.
Steve Olson is a skateboarder that can skateboard anything. Anything in front of him, Steve will skate. Steve is a skateboarder that will skate anything.
Lenny Kirk. Did somebody write a book lately about Lenny Kirk? He's like one of the dudes that was ripping street guy and went nuts for Jesus.
Jesus, to forgive your sins always. Pray always, get to know the Lord. Study and obey the Bible. Quit sinning. Escape hell.
Oh, so it's brain trauma. That's a little different. Is Pete the Ox normal? See, I don't even know, dude, because all I know of Pete the Ox is sessioning with them. Like, I've walked into a session with them like 3 or 4 times in my life, and shit gets real fucking hectic when you're trying to skateboard with Pete the Ox. And so you can't help but form an opinion because the skateboarding is so insane.
The thing that attracts the weirdos about it is that it takes so much time to like get good at it that you gotta be kind of a psycho to like invest all that time.
Just take a rest. Just take a rest.
You got Zerosh on here. It's pretty rad. Remember Zerosh? Like, you're gonna go to Baldy Pipeline, and then like your fucking mindset is to jump off the overpass into the flat drainage ditch. Remember that? Like, you're a fucking freak, Zerosh. I love you.
Like Louie Barletta is like a totally like standout weirdo. Like, he is such a weirdo, and he's got such a rad ability to look at skating in his own way. And yeah, I don't know what he would do without skating. Like, I don't know how he would release that weirdness. You know, I can't even imagine.
Great fucking skateboarder. How old is he really? 60, 70, 12?
Yeah, they were showing like 37 again.
It's a close guarded secret. Yeah, Tatum rules, man. That's all we're gonna say. Wheatberry.
I don't know. Simon Woodstock, is that too obvious?
It's skateboarding. It wasn't supposed to be cool. We weren't supposed to be the cool kids.
We're here today to discuss how to dress skater. Now, to dress skater, you're going to be getting inspiration from skateboarders.
We weren't supposed to fucking drive fucking $100,000 automobiles. We weren't supposed to get 6-figure checks. You know?
Nothing's changed. I still want to skateboard. Every single day of my life, I wake up and I get excited to go skate. And, you know, if anything changed, it was the fans, maybe the following. I have a huge following now, which is awesome.
Dill's a freak. Antwuan's a freak.
They don't give a fuck.
But then, I don't know, man. Like, I think there's the, like, freakish people that you're like, oh my God, that person looks so crazy and acts so crazy. But really, like, skateboarders are just fucking freaks. I think it's some fucking best part about skating is like, we're all nuts, dude. Bonkers.
I think skateboarding definitely attracts weirdos. I don't try to be weird, but I've done a lot of weird shit.
Style King of the Week. Ben Schroeder's this week's Style King. Ben's a strong, aggressive skater who drives his board and his body beyond the limits.
He gets banned for life, kicked out of Upland. What does he do? He puts a wig on and walks back in and thinks like, I got this. They'll never know, right? because Schroeder's a freak. You know, we'll put the exhibitionists into the exhibitionists. And then, so you have Steve Schneer doing, you know, his ho-ho plant. Right? And then that's not good enough, so fucking off come the pants. Supposed inventor of the frontside invert. You know, first full page photo of a frontside invert and skateboarder. And then fucking number 2 on the list, Bruce Martin. This brings us to Bruce, right? Like, check me out. It's not even check, it's like, check out my cock. And I'm riding 3 wheels. Andrecht. Right?
It's fucking skateboarding shit. It's not a fucking sport. It's a fucking way of life. So you fucking ain't in there for the duration. Then just fucking step aside because you're gonna get plowed.
I'm afraid of saying anything about Red. He'll hurt me. Red is probably the sweetest man I've ever fucking met. You know, once I actually bothered to speak to him. Because I get scared, which I spent years afraid of Red. And he's the sweetest dude ever, you know? And that's my loss. It's a bummer. It's a fucking black hole of freakdom. That's what Burnside really is. Like, it just sucks them from far and wide, like little stars into the black hole. The gravity there. Like fucking you're sitting in Maine going, I'm the only freak in Maine, I've gotta get to Portland. And then the next thing you know, you're under the bridge and a pigeon's shitting on you. And you're like, I'm home. Rodney Mullen, Jay Adams, Duane Peters, Lance Mountain, Little John. So I know Little John is gonna be super stoked. For Anarchy, we have Duane. Because you cannot have Freaks and Geeks episode without talking about the master of disaster himself, Mr. Duane Peters. Those are my people. Those are the norm to me. And the truth of the matter is there is no fucking normal. You find out. I don't know. Am I making sense? Like, we're not. Yeah, fuck, dude. Thanks for watching. This has been The Letters. We're out. I'm an idiot. So we all go out to Florida, right? And fucking Chris Balcom, the rude boy, he's the it guy because in Florida, Kona, right? He comes over to our little motel. He's got no business at the motel. He's gonna see us all at the skate park in about a half an hour. He shows up, jumps in our fucking pool, and just takes a crap. Just takes a shit for no reason. Because he's the rude boy. That's what he does. That's his rap.
Okay, we're about set to go here. Next skater up is going to be Jim Gray. Here we go, Jim Gray running for GNS.